It's been a series that's had a little of everything so far, and an overflow crowd is on hand to see if we'll crown a league champion here tonight. It's Game 6 of the National League Championship Series between the Washington Nationals and the Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Chicago Cubs.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. And here's how the Nats line up in this one. HR, how do they fight off elimination here on the road?
Well, Matt, facing a sinker baller, you got to think about get the ball up. What happens with the guy that throws a sinker? When you get it up, it straightens out. But when he's got that ball that starts about thigh high and starts to bite down on you, that's going to end up in the dirt. You're probably not going to be able to do anything with it. You go to the plate with the mindset of get that ball up. You set your focus on bring that to the thigh high or up, and you got a chance to hit it when it straightens out. All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Cubs. And down at third base, Chris Bryant, you talk about a tall drink of water. He knocks down everything. He's got the arm strength to play deep. He's got the good hands to catch the ball. But I think it's amazing to be that tall and force him to have to hit the ball over you.
Leading off tonight for Washington, first baseman, number 19.
And we are underway from Wrigley as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. And Chicago is a far cry from the 90s all spring training. 48 degrees our game time temperature. 3-0 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. And that misses as well. So that might portend some trouble tonight as he begins the game with 4 wide ones.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Digging in the switch hitter, Money Mock. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First offering on its way. Pitch outside. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
hard on the ground towards short. Prime time. Fields it cleanly. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting third, shortstop, Jacob Palmer.
Stepping into the box, Jacob Palmer. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Well, Fillmore's the type of umpire. He's going to give you a little in some areas and take away the others. And what I mean by that, he's going to call a little wider on the corners. Up and down, he's going to take that away from him.
In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Tell you what, Matt, not much to do with those pitches. I know he's looking at 2 strikes now, but the first one was on the outside half. The other one ended up on the outside half with 2 different looks. What can he do? Nothing much with that one.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this one's in the dirt. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third.
Man, this guy's going to get a nickname with the word wild in it if he keeps this up. That's his second wild pitch of the game, and this one cost him a run. Not sure if he got a cleat stuck out there or what, but this one wasn't anywhere near the zone.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. Helm ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Batting fourth, catcher, Danny De La Cruz.
First delivery to him on the way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And now pitch on the way. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And that'll do it in the inning as the catch is made in the coach's box. So they scratch across a run on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Nationals 1 and the Cubs nothing. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Harold, how do they go about winning a National League pennant here at home?
Well, Matt, they find themselves already down 1. The big thing here, realize you got a lot of game left. Just score 1 run. Try to get right back in the game, even it up, and play the whole 9 innings. You can't just play part of the game, play the whole game.
Steven Strasburg is charged with keeping their hopes alive on the mound here in the League Championship Series. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, his last outing, he gave up 4 walks. Now, sometimes I think you nibble on the corners when you need to. I just thought he didn't have good stuff or good command. So we'll see what the command and execution looks like in this game. All right, here's how the Nats line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And in the outfield, Bryce Harper. You know, when he first broke into the league when he was 19, 20 years old, he was running around like a crazy man all over the place like a little jackrabbit, out of control. He's calmed it down now. He's really become a nice outfielder.
So stepping in, David Hampton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The 0-1. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there.
Well, pitcher can tell you a lot early in the game. With this veteran pitcher out here, fastball in. To me, it looks like he's going to try to take that inside half and say, that is mine.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's just shy of the baskets and off the ivy. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
Well, there's another hit by him here in the postseason. You talk about impact players. This is how you impact the series, the way he's been swinging the bat.
In now, Chris Helm. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball one.
His approach to the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield, that tying run might come around, but at the very least, that would get the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
1-0 pitch on the way. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
That's a nice at-bat. You know how hard it is to get yourself in a good hitter's count against a pitcher of this caliber? It's going to be the key moving forward. They continue to stay in good counts.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
And the pitch on 2-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. A runner at second, nobody out. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
This is where a strikeout pitcher has such a big advantage. Runner on second and no outs. It's definitely a strikeout situation in order to keep that runner from getting to third with less than 2 outs. When you can do it, it changes the whole strategy of the inning. Even a ground ball to the right side makes this a lot more dangerous situation.
He's set. Here it comes. Leo Bryant comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Chopped weakly to the left. Rendon barehands it. It's in time. Oh, and that looked destined to be an RBI, but a highlight reel stab put an end to that thought.
Third baseman, Rex Ryan.
Here's Chris Bryant now. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, batting .500, 4 for 8. 2 of those hits were for home runs. First pitch of the at-bat. Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. And that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. They're down 1-0.
Leading off for the Nationals, right fielder Bryce Harper.
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a changeup over the outside corner. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second, and the Nationals have their first base hit of the ball game. So that leadoff base hit means considerable speed aboard to start out the inning.
Second baseman, Buster Posey.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And a dive, but he's back in. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. On to first, and Posey has bounced into a double play.
Batting 7th, center fielder, Matt Wieters.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hard hit toward the hole. And Wieters has himself a base hit.
Well, they put the shift on him, overloading the right side, but they pitch him away, and he shoots the ball that way and picks up a base hit to left field. I don't know why guys don't do that more often.
In now is Anthony Rendon, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. Outside. 3-0 now. Here it is on 3-0. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. 2 out with the man at first. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. Nationals leave one. He played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Here's Jason Hayward now. He'll start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway.
Jason Hayward.
He's set and the pitch. Ball one.
Oh, that's out.
One 0 count. Here it is. Look out. 2-0 now.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. And this is fouled straight back. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. A fastball right over the outside corner. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And this is swung on and missed, and Hayward is gone on strikes, and there's one away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Stepping in now, Nate Primetime, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. One out, nobody on. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And a curveball that time that broke too low. And the pitch on 2-1. Hit sharply on the ground. On to first, and Strasburg's in control here. 2 away. And with 2 away, here's a look at our updated playoff brackets. And the question on everyone's mind is, will we be able to punch our first ticket to the World Series after tonight's ball game? Into the box now, John Anderson. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike one.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base-stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber. Pitches a cold strike, the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Hey, that's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring an infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
Strasburg on 1-1. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. Strasburg comes set. Here's the 2-1. Curveball that time, not even close.
Look, he's falling behind 3-1 right now. You got to know he knows he has a better matchup over there on the on-deck circle. I can see him pitching around this guy right now.
Men on third with 2 down. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
Kyle Hendricks is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Strasburg with a check at first, just keeping him close. The 1-2 pitch. And this one gets away. Throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores. And would you believe the tying run comes in to score on a wild pitch? Man, oh man. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. In the dirt here. Here comes the payoff pitch. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks and bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Digging in to try it again, David Hampton. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Not close. It's 2-0.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs. He's got himself in a great hitter's count. Just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
Oh, had the green light there, but it's 3 balls and a strike now.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
Three and one, here it is. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball up in the hundreds. Man, you just got to get yourself ready to let it fly. Get your hands through the zone as quick as you can.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Once again, a 3-2. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More from Game 6 after this message and a word from our local stations. Now to the plate, Steven Strasburg. 9-1-2 due up.
Pitcher, Steven Strasburg.
Here comes the first pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Here comes the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Hayward. Off the LED board and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series, and the Nationals take a 2-1 lead.
Well, he hit that ball like he was looking for it. Just really crushed that pitch.
First baseman number 19.
Into the box now, Justin Lewis. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with a third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Now a sinker runs in on him a bit as he's got to step out of the way there.
Well, we all know he can burn on a base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And he didn't pull the trigger on a good low sinker, but it missed for ball 3.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up. But that was a nice job of laying off.
Base is empty here with nobody out. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Money Mock. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Nobody out, runner on first. Outside for a ball, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2.
3-2 count with a guy on first base that can run like he can. I think they got to send him right here. I think he's off and running.
Prior to the 3-2, we'll look to first, and he'll get back in standing. Working for the punch out and the offering, and a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
In now, Jacob Palmer, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runners on first with one down. Now a move over to first, and the runner back safely. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in there. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
Ready on 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. On the ground to short. This could be 2. One there, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball, so they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
Ready for another chance? Danny De La Cruz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. From the stretch. 2-0 now. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
A runner on first with 2 away. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Bryce Harper would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1 pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Hayward has a read on it, and that's the third out. One in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. Bottom of the third coming up. It's 2-1 Washington. Standing in, Chris Helm. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Helm.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. 0-1 pitch on its way. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch-out, 1 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Stepping in now, Leo Bryant, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a neck-high fastball that time. Fouled straight back.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
The 2-1 pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Goodness gracious, man. 100 miles an hour. No wonder he swung and missed. You're not catching up to that pitch. No way.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. This ball will be chopped foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Chris Bryant.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Bryant. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here comes the first pitch. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. A little bit outside. 2-1.
Well, Matt, we got a ball away, and all indications to me, they're going to stay away from him. This guy's just too good of a hitter. They're not going to flirt around with anything for him to hit on the inside half.
The 2-1 on its way. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Two out, nobody on. And this is fouled back and out of play. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We've got more. It's game 6, and we're back after this. Here's Bryce Harper now. They'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway.
34. Bryce Harper.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. In there, 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. A former MVP waiting on deck in the form of Buster Posey. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Grounded to third. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, second baseman, Buster Posey.
Here's Buster Posey now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Standing in now, Matt Wieters. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. And the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You can see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Stick around because Jason Hayward will lead things off when we come back. It's the Nationals 2 and the Cubs 1. Here's Jason Hayward now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Now the pitch. Hit hard towards center. And Hayward has a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Well, Matt, we've watched him struggle early, but you always talk about in-game adjustments. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch. They look more aggressive. They look like they've changed their whole game plan to come out now and start firing on all cylinders.
Into the box, Nate Primetime, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Has a look, now the pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Slider stayed too low, ball 2.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. But one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Line, but speared on a hop. The second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
The catcher, number 9.
Hey, that's not the guy you're going to see doubled off very often. So that was a quick turn at second base. Good transfer and a strong throw.
Into the box now, John Anderson. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. The 0-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting toward the third base dugout, and that's going to land foul.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Ready on 1-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And that one stayed up a little high.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Strasburg comes set. 2-2 on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. A little bouncer. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. They still trail it here 2-1. In now is Anthony Rendon.
Leading off for
He's
Washington,
0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman, number 8, Anthony Rendon.
Takes this the other way to right. Hayward is there, 1 away.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Stepping in now, Steven Strasburg. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Snatch got a midair at first base for out number 2.
First baseman, number 19, Justin Lewis.
In now, Justin Lewis. As he'll take a look at ball 1. A couple of walks for him thus far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Hayward has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Nationals gone in order as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Striding in once again, Kyle Schwarber. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Schwarber.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss as he's just behind the breaking ball. And Ben, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
The big curveball just misses, apparently. Ball 2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Lewis is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the pitcher, Kyle Hendricks.
At the plate, Kyle Hendricks reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And the pitch, and they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, they walked in the first AB, and clearly he's already got 2 balls now. They're not challenging him, but as a hitter, it's very difficult to stay patient. But you have to. This is where you got to be patient and get your pitch.
2-0 pitch on the way. Outside, 3-0 now.
3-0 to the opposing pitcher. Throwing strikes can be difficult sometimes, but nothing like not being able to throw it to the other pitcher. Man, it's got to be frustrating.
5th inning, 2-1 our score. And this misses as well. Ball 4. And he's walked the opposing pitcher on 4 pitches.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Digging in once again, David Hampton. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And this is what happens when a power hitter is at the plate. You don't want to give him anything in the zone, and sometimes that leads to those tough-to-handle wild pitches. There's a chance they just put him on first now to avoid him doing any real damage.
One 0 count. Here it is. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
1 run, 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Sent on the ground out to second. Posey takes it in. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, first baseman, Chris Helm.
Now at the plate, Chris Helm. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Comes set, and the 0-1. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand 1. They're down 2-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Money Mock. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Scorched to third, right to Bryant. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, shortstop, Jacob Palmer.
Ready for another shot now, Jacob Palmer. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Into the windup and the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. His first homer so far in the series, and it gives the Nationals a 3-1 lead.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
The catcher.
Into the box,
5.
Danny De La Cruz. He grounds it sharply to third. Bryant is up with it on to first, and there are 2 down.
The right fielder, number 34, Bryce Harper.
Ready for another chance? Bryce Harper. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Bryant scoops it up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 in the inning for the Nationals on the solo home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's now 3-1 Washington. Digging in once again, Leo Bryant. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
Fly ball out to right field. Harper has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. From the stretch. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
The 1-0 delivery. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
It looks like fatigue's not going to be a factor for him. He's still popping the glove in the high 90s, and we're late in the game right now, Matt.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And this is fouled at the plate. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss got him reaching. De La Cruz. gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Bryant is retired.
Right,
2 down now.
22.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Standing in now, Jason Hayward. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, but if he gets through this inning, I think they'd be happy with it. To get through 6 innings and just a little over 100 pitches, I think that's a pretty good outing.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is line to left, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. The 2010 National League Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey, will start things out after the break. We're on to the 7th here in Game 6. The Nationals lead it 3-1. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Game 6 moves on to the 7th inning now, but before we start, let's call on our game summary to show you how we got here. Albert DeBow is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 33, Albert DeBow.
Striding in once again, Buster Posey. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Here's the pitch. Fouled straight back.
Ooh, that's one he wants back right now. Man, it looked like his timing was perfect. He just didn't barrel it up.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
Stepping in now, Matt Wieters. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a 2-run blast off the bat of Matt Wieters. His first homer here in the series as they stretch the lead to 5-1. Number 12 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 12.
Anthony Rendon will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. And a ball, 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he misses 2-1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
37, Stephen Strasburg.
Steven Strasburg will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. On the ground to the left side. Bryant's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
First baseman number 19, Justin Lewis.
At the plate, Justin Lewis. A couple of walks for him thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just a bit up. Now it's 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
2-0 pitch on the way. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Nationals 5 and the Cubs 1. Now at the plate, Nate Primetime. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Nate Primetime.
Here comes the first pitch. And this is fouled straight back. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Rendon down at 3rd. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Up next for the Cubs, catcher John Anderson.
Digging in to try it again, John Anderson. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, the guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
Now the 0-1. A fastball that just misses inside. Strasburg on 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Hit on the ground to 3rd. Rendon has it. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder Kyle Schwarber.
Ready once again, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Strasburg comes set. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Boy, that was filthy right there. That was a great indicator of how well he's throwing the ball. He's going nice in the game, but that pitch was filthy.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. He's set. Here's the 2-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Cubs are down in order. They're down here 5-1. Digging in the switch hitter, Money Mock. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. That misses. 2-0. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Here's the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Visiting Nationals holding the lead here in the 8th as you get a look at our line score to this point in the game.
Jacob Palmer.
Jacob Palmer will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball one. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
The 2-0 on the way. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. The 2-1 on its way. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Big swing and a miss at the knuckler, and now there are 2 gone.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Into the box now, Danny De La Cruz, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Jeremy Jeffress is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 23, Jeremy Jeffress.
Tommy LaStella will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the eighth. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Now the pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Digging in now, David Hampton. Now the Nats are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind, they have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
A runner at first with no outs here. And there's ball 1. Ready with the 1-1. Sliced hard down the left field line. And this is going to be a fair ball heading out toward the 355 sign on the ivy. LaStella rounds the corner and is headed home. And he is safe at the plate as he beats the tag, and it's a 5-2 ball game.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Now to the plate, Chris Helm. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Oh, right there. Sometimes you can just miss a ball. Doesn't mean you have to swing and miss, but that ball's right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't square it up the way he'd like to. He missed it.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, and the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Kempton is on his way home. And the run's going to score from second as it's now a 5-3 ball game.
Well, I love the perseverance. Comes down to late in the game. He ends up getting the base hit to drive in the run. He hadn't had any hits the whole game, so that was a big at-bat for him to bat.
Standing in, Leo Bryant. He's set and the pitch. Nope. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Now a throw over, and the runner will get back standing. Nobody out, runner on first. Two 2-1 pitch is a knuckle curve taken for a called strike 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Back up the middle. There's one. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
Kevin McCarthy is called upon with 2 out in the 8th as he's asked to complete a 4-out save.
McCarthy.
Here's Chris Bryant now, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. One and one. Here it comes. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Set to deal on 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Again, he sends it out of play. Another full count pitch home. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Rivera.
Jason Hayward will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first, but the runner's back easily. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. Two out with the man at first. And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
And he's back in standing. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Now a snap throw to first, and the runner back in standing. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. A runner on first with 2 away. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Game 6 is on to the 9th inning now. It's the Nationals 5 and the Cubbies 3. Back here in Chicago with a great view of downtown as we're set here to start the 9th inning from Wrigley Field. Carl Edwards Jr. enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Stepping in, Bryce Harper. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Bryce Harper.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Bryant is up with it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Up next for Washington, second baseman Buster Posey.
Here's Buster Posey now. He comes into this at bat 0 for 2 with the hit by pitch. Into the windup and the pitch. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two and 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit and the box scores. But, man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself if he stays consistent and keeps that approach.
In now, Matt Wieters. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Throw over to first. Runner back safely. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Two and 0 count, and the pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
If he can keep hitting the corner with that two-seam fastball, it's going to be really effective. But if he leaves it out over the middle of the plate, it could be a dangerous spot.
Now the 2-1 home to Wieters. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? One there. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Well, he showed right there why he's such a tough guy to double up. He can fly, and he busted it down the line, so they just get the 1 out.
Stepping up to the plate, Anthony Rendon. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back easily. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit and try to put the ball in play. You just got to be in battle mode right now.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fouled back. 2 out with the man at first. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
That was definitely a 2-strike curveball there. The catcher turns his glove over and tries to make himself big to block it, but with no luck. The ball skips away, and it's scored a wild pitch.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. One left for Washington as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Coming to the plate now, Nate Primetime. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
A quick out number 1.
The catcher, number 9, John Anderson.
Stepping into the box, John Anderson. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
The win would be Steven Strasburg's here, barring any late turn of events.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Now that low 90s fastball, it won't overpower a lot of guys. But if it's mixed in well, it's a real effective pitch.
1 out, nobody on. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. Here's the pitch. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Into the box, Kyle Schwarber. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. No hits to this point. The 1-0 delivery. Pulled toward right center field. Wieters is in pursuit, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4-out save. Job well done.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. The Nats have evened up the league championship series at 3 games apiece to force a Game 7. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
The final line score for the ball game tonight for the victorious Washington Nationals: 5 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Cubs, 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 4 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 45,936. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.